Well, we can do. Yeah. He's not coming till 9:30. It's 8:31.
Should I go ahead or what should I do?
Mataji, I'm there.
Okay, then start, Mataji.
I was still. I just went. Just give me.
If you are not ready, can I sing bhajan?
I'm ready, Mataji. I'm trying to share the screen.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Because yesterday I wasn't prepared, so.
I was sitting here only till now. Just I went to give my son's lunchbox and came back. Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna. We welcome you to today's most beautiful parikrama, Govardhan Parikrama, very special amongst all the parikramas, even when we go there and do. So, Vrindavan Parikrama, whole Vrindavan Parikrama and Govardhan Parikrama is completely different feel when we step onto the Govardhan. So, let's enter Govardhan today. We'll just seek the blessings of Srimati Radharani, Sri Krishna, Sri Vrinda Devi, the whole Guru Parampara, Srila Prabhupada, so that they will walk us through in this parikrama for our spiritual benefit, so that we can take the humble mood like all of them and just do the parikrama and get the love of God when we enter Govardhan. Very, very beautiful place. So this is the route map. Actually, as I was telling yesterday, it's a little big. I don't know how much time we will take. We can go on just for 1-2 hours with Govardhan Parikrama, but we will try to see how much we can.
We
cover.
have half an hour, Mataji.
Yeah, we have half an hour, so probably we should be able to finish. So, so this is the whole path we'll be going today. Very, very big. We'll be seeing Yatipura. We'll coming from this side, right? So Nardakund, Kusum Sarovar, then we'll come to Mansi Ganga, Haridev Temple. So this is the path. This is the whole path we'll be taking. So in around so many places are there. We will see all of them. Okay. So before that, we will just do this beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam where the gopis say, we all know gopis are the topmost and they themselves are glorifying Govardhan. So it is very important that we recite this verse. So please you all also recite. Antaya madhira bala haridasa varyo yadrama krishna charana sparasha pramoda manam tanoti sahago ganayastayoryat pani yasuya vasa kandara kandamulai. So gopis are saying the glories of Govardhan, how Govardhan is the best. So the very, very beautiful. I personally like this shloka a lot. So they're glorifying Govardhan. So we will also glorify Govardhan and enter. So see how when we go to Govardhan, the best part is the parikrama that they do, the Dandavat Parikrama. I don't know. I cannot even imagine how they do it. I don't know how long they take. Last time when I went, I was asking them. But here, like when you sleep, because it takes for some it take time. They do dandavats. They put a stone again from there. They do dandavats. So sometimes they stop under the tree. And then I was asking, will the monkeys not bother you? Then they were laughing because monkeys are everywhere and it's little scary for somebody like me to just sleep under a tree and then continue the next day. So, lot of parikramas. Almost every day. And I heard, I think on Amavasya and Paurnami, they do a lot more parikramas on Govardhan and Vrindavan. So, so now let's just see a brief history of Govardhan. So Govardhan is called as Govardhan. It's called Giriraj. It's also called as Satashringa because it has 100 peaks. So Govardhan is having like 100 peaks. That's why it is called Sata 100. Shringa, Sata Shringa. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in his Govinda Lilamrit, he says Govardhan resembles like a peacock. And Radhakund, Shyamkund are the eyes. Puchri is the tail. So we'll go to Puchri Kalauta Baba temple. So that's the tail. And Mukharavinda is the mouth. So basically, that's how they compared. And actually Govardhan is of whole Vrindavan. It is like a tilaka. How beautiful our faces when we keep tilak. So Govardhan is a tilaka of Vraj. And how did it come? Actually, in spiritual world, one time Radharani asked, So actually Govardhan manifestation in the spiritual world is the love of Krishna towards Radharani. Radharani will ask, she wants a beautiful private place where they can spend good time. So for their leelas to manifest, she was just asking. And then Krishna, as soon as she asks, some blue effulgence will come from in his heart. That blue effulgence is the love of Krishna towards Radharani, and it falls down, it touches the ground, and it keeps growing like a big mountain. And then that is none other than Govardhan. And how did Govardhan come to Bharatavarsha? Most of us know the story. Pulatsya Muni, he is from Kashi, and he wanted to find a place for his meditation, and he'll be traveling everywhere. Finally, he will come to this Dronachal hill, and he will find, because Govardhan appeared as a son of Dronachal hill, so he will climb on Salmali Dweep, because he travels everywhere. Then he sees and he'll think, oh, this is so beautiful, and green grass, nice bushes, very beautiful. So he wanted that Govardhan to take with him. Then he'll go and ask. Govardhan will say, how can I come without asking my father? Then he will go and ask Dronachal, and Dronachal will give permission. So Pulatsya Rishi will be carrying Govardhan, but on one condition. Govardhan says, you should not keep me down, and he will accept. But it so happened, if Krishna wishes, who can stop it? So the Rishi, as soon as he comes to this Vrindavan area, he will have an urgency to attend the nature's call. So just for few seconds or just for a minute, he just keeps, he couldn't stop. So he keeps Govardhan down, and then he'll go attend the nature's call, wash his hands, wash his legs. And by the time he comes back, then Govardhan rejects to go with him. He said, I told you I will not come with you. I told you that, I told you, but that's our condition. But Pulatsya Muni kind of gets frustrated and he curses. He says that you will keep reducing in like a size of mustard every day. How the mustard size is, that much she'll be reducing. He says, and also the Acharyas explain, Govardhan is in separation of Krishna, because Govardhan is also a devotee, a devotee of Krishna. So he feels a lot of separation after Krishna lives in that separation. He's reducing in size. So now he's just 80 feet tall. From 2 yojanas, today he's just 80 feet tall, Govardhan. And also there is this pastime when Ram Leela is happening, where Ram was building the Setu bridge. The bridge, what happens, there was a little gap to be filled. And then Hanuman was searching everywhere. How can I fill this gap? What rocks or what can I bring? Then Hanuman finds his Govardhan and he wants to bring. And then Hanuman is trying to bring. He's not able to lift. He will go that side. He will go this side. He'll try all the sides. But he'll side all the ways, all the sides, but he's not able to lift him. So he's like, he understands. Hanuman then thinks, oh, I think this is somebody very special. Then he will say, then he'll say the purpose of why he came. Then immediately Govardhan will feel happy. Oh, Ram needs, and come, take me. But when he was about to take, then Akasavani says that Ram is done. Ram is done building the bridge. Then Govardhan feels very sad that he's not able to serve the Lord. Then Lord Ram actually says to Hanuman that when next life, when I come, I will be with him for the maximum time. Now I can give him darshan. But if he can wait, next life, I will, most of the time he can be with me. So then Hanuman chooses, so Govardhan chooses for the next life. So he will be waiting because he didn't want a little time now with Lord Ram. So he will choose to wait. And then Hanuman also, to console Govardhan, he stayed back as Puchrika Lauta Baba. The temple will go. In the last, that is almost half of our parikrama is done when we go. So Hanuman stayed back. So that's a little beautiful history about Giriraj Govardhan. And now we are entering first most very beautiful. How many of us like Kusum Sarovar a lot? I like very beautiful place, very, very beautiful place actually. And if you see little Krishna, maybe now we cannot see it as beautiful. Especially I'm talking to myself because I don't have that spiritual eyes. We see like this is the place where that little Krishna pastime happened. Krishna comes from top of the branch. He will try not to, he will not allow Radharani to pluck flowers. So this is a flower garden, very, very beautiful flower garden. And those beautiful pastimes where Krishna was stopping the gopis to pluck flowers. So he claims that he's the Vanaman. I am the Vanamali. How can you pluck the flowers? So one day Radharani take her flowers in the choli. She collects how these little girls, she will collect and she'll be going. And then Krishna comes and says, I am the Vanamali. How? Without asking me, why are you taking flowers? And in that argument, the flowers fall down. And Radharani feels very sad because her flowers fell down, and Krishna cannot see Radharani sad. So what will he do? He will immediately take his flute. He'll actually say, I'll go to Mansi Ganga, wash and come. But Radharani will be, no, I want them clean right now. Then immediately he will, with this flute, he will dig this water like Kusum Sarovar, and then he will wash all the flowers. Why Radharani is taking? Because for Surya Puja, to decorate the Rangoli. So Krishna says, now I clean the flowers, so let me decorate your hair. Let me decorate you with these flowers. And then so this is the pastime. And then Krishna decorates, braids Radharani's hair on the banks of Kusum Sarovar. It's called Ashokalata. That place is called in Kusum Sarovar. He sits there. And if you see, even in the temple, there is Radha Banbihari temple just beside this very small temple, but very, very beautiful deities and very merciful. Especially to me, they have shown a lot of mercy. So I can very much say that they're very merciful. So here also, if you see on the altar, there is mirror in front of Radharani. Here there is a mirror, because many times especially when I was a little girl, also, I remember I troubled my mom a lot. This didn't come properly, you didn't braid properly. So how we are very cautious about how hair is looking, how it is being braided. Radharani still, she's not looking at all that, but she's just looking at Krishna, teaching us a lesson that every time, every moment, we have to just think about Krishna. So that is the
yeah, in Mataji, in the temple, they have comb also. The mirror and the, yeah, there.
See, comb is here, Mataji. I can.
Comb, yeah, comb is there.
Mataji here, she explains the story very beautifully when we go and talk to her.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually on Annakut also, I had a opportunity to go and then eat prasadam. Here, very nice prasadam. Now ISKCON only took over, so ISKCON is taking care of this temple, so it's beautifully managed now. So now what happened? Krishna became the one Bihari, the king of this forest, of this Kusum Sarovar. So that's why the deities are Radha Ban Bihari. He became the Bihari of this forest, this little flower garden forest. And then this actually next week there is one place called Narada Kund. Very next we'll see that. So Narada Muni also wanted, Krishna has different rasas talis in Vrindavan, right? Vamsivat is there and Govardhan is there. So many various places. So Narada Muni had a desire to see that intimate, the topmost pastimes of Krishna. But then he comes to Narada Kund and he will do a lot of tapasya. They say Narada Muni's ashram is also there. And I heard that is the place where he actually bought Prahlad Maharaj's mom when she stayed in Narada Muni's ashram. I don't know how far it is true, but I remember I heard it somewhere. But Narada Muni was doing austerities there just to enter these pastimes of the most confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Then after the austerities are done, that is when Vrinda Devi says, you come, and she brings him to Kusum Sarovar, and she will say, take a bath here. He will take a bath here and he will come out as Naradiya Gopi. Then he will have, as a Gopi, as a Naradiya Gopi, he will have an entrance in the pastimes, in the Rasa Leela dance of Radha and Krishna, the most confidential pastimes. Then also in Kusum Sarovar, Uddhav is still there. Even till now, Uddhav is there as a creeper. He's there as a grass in Kusum Sarovar. He's still there because when he came to see the gopis, Krishna sent a message. He saw that love because he was actually thinking he's very knowledgeable. And when he comes, he thinks like, oh my God, these gopis are technically like not educated. Apparently they're not educated. So he's like so surprised to see their love and devotion towards Krishna. He wishes that he will think like, how nice it would be if I can just become a creeper or grass in Kusum Sarovar. So he's still there. What happens after Krishna left, Krishna and the Yadu dynasty left, even the queens were feeling a lot of separation from Krishna. And Kalindi, who is none other than river like Yamuna Maya, she is there as Yamuna in Vrindavan, and in Dwaraka she is there as Kalindi. So Kalindi knows that Krishna is there, like Uddhav is there here. So she says actually that Tava Katamritam, the gopis are saying Krishna's Katha. So she will also, she will call actually Vajrana Parikshit Maharaj, and she'll be saying like, we want to go and like, we'll just go and hear to Krishna's glories. Then they'll ask, who is there to tell? She'll say, Uddhav is there in Kusum Sarovar, come, let's go. So they all will go, and they will be doing ecstatic kirtan, and Uddhav will reveal his identity. Then when he reveals, he will start talking about Krishna, a lot of Krishna Katha, because why they will go, they will know, the queens will say, Uddhav is the one who went and consoled gopis. After Uddhav went, they were little bit consoled. So let us also go so that we can get the same, we will also be consoled. Then Uddhav sits here, there's Uddhav Baitak, Uddhav sitting place here, and then he will go. He will start talking about all the Krishna's pastimes, and he will actually say to Parikshit Maharaj, you please go because you have to take care of the citizens. And Parikshit Maharaj will say, I also want to hear. I was the one who brought all of them. And then Uddhav will say, very soon you are going to hear all the pastimes of the Lord, which is, we know, Bhagavatam. So you please now go and take care of the citizens. So when we go here, we have to actually remember that Uddhav is also still reciting here, and we have to pray to him also. And we'll see the video of Kusum Sarovar at the end. So Radha Banbihari ki jai, Kusum Sarovar ki jai. Okay, now this is Narad Kund, the place we were saying where Narada Muni did the austerities. So this is Narad Van or Narad Kund. It's said that Narada Bhakti Shutra also he wrote sitting here. Now from Narad Kund, as we walk, we'll come to Shamvan or Ratna Simhasan. So this is the Singhasan where Radharani would sit and while they're enjoying their pastimes. And Shankachuda, we are not entering the pastime of Shankachuda because that's again a different story. But we know that Shankachuda is Sridama, the brother of Radharani. He got cursed and he became Shankachuda, the demon, and he was also Shankachuda Vad also happened here, and Govardhan can be visible from here. I think when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, if I'm not wrong, it is mentioned that from Shamvan, Govardhan is visible very clearly. The peak, we can see Govardhan. But now, no more, because it's reducing in size. But actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he had a very clear vision of Govardhan from this place, Shamvan. And now again, one more beautiful place, Mansi Ganga. So what happens? 3 different pastimes. One is after Krishna kills the calf, the Vatsasur, the baby, the calf, demon. The Gopas will be saying, Krishna, I know he's a demon, but still you killed a calf, so you have to have an atonement. So you have to take bath in Ganga. So from his mind, Krishna, from his mind, he brings this Mansi Ganga and he will take bath here. Like we have seen, I know, I'm sure even the elders have seen little Krishna. So how Krishna brings all the, whenever needed, he, even in Radha Kund, Sham Kund, he brings, right? So like that from mind, the Ganga has come. And this is not different from Ganga. And he proved that to Vrajavasis. Actually, this Mansi Ganga appeared on the day of Diwali. So now if you go on Diwali, they celebrate it so nicely. They lit lot of diyas, very beautiful it looks on Diwali. Actually, Vrajavasis had a desire to see Ganga. Because I think Sandilya Rishi, if I'm not wrong, Sandilya Rishi visits them, and then he will be talking about the, he will be narrating various pastimes of all, which is like one pastime was Garuda will be taking snake. Garuda eats snakes, so Garuda will be taking snake, and then the snake, the very little tip of the snake touched Ganga as the bird was flying on top of Ganga. As soon as the tip touched, the snake got liberated. The snake went back to Vaikuntha. So he'll be explaining that pastime. Then the Vrajavasis will be thinking, oh, if this place is very potent, I think then we also have to visit. So they're desiring to visit, then Vrajavasis will decide we are going to see Ganga. Then when we are going for an yatra, when we were all little back in India, you all remember, now everybody is outside. But when we were little, so many things they used to make. My parents, grandparents used to make that they stay for 4 or 5 days. But so like that, all the Yashoda Maya was making everything nice preparations in ghee. Then Krishna was asking, what is happening? What is happening? Then Yashoda Maya will say, go and ask Baba. Then Baba says that we are going to Ganga. Then he says, no, the Ganga is here only, but they say it is Mansi Ganga. Then Krishna says, no, it is not different from Ganga, because Krishna doesn't like to leave Vrindavan for whatever reason. He always wants everybody to stay in Vrindavan only. So then they cannot say no to dear Krishna. So they all will go to Mansi Ganga. And then really Ganga Mata will come on her Vahan, on her vehicle crocodile, and she gives darshan. That is when everybody will understand this is none other than, this is not different from Ganga. So this is Mansi Ganga, and now Vihar pastimes have happened.
And also they can do the perform Shraddha here when
they will be doing.
Yeah, as if they perform at real Ganga.
Correct. Thank you, Mataji. So then the beautiful now Vihar pastime also happened here, like how these gopis, they use boat to go from Mansi Ganga to the other side. They have to go back to their homes, right? So one day Krishna, he comes as a boatman, like an old boatman, and he'll be sitting there like this. Then these gopis will go and they will ask, can you please, all the boats left and this is the only boat, can you please take us from here to Vrindavan? And Krishna says, I am very old and the weather is very cold and my boats have a lot of holes. I don't think I'll be able to take. But these little girls will be requesting. It's a long pastime, but in the interest of time, I'm just cutting it short. So he will finally they will enter the boats, and then actually he'll be saying he's hungry. I am hungry. Then they will feed the butter and yogurt. And
yeah. Also, Mataji, he says you are carrying these things, and it is making so heavy the boat.
Yeah.
They'll give me everything to eat, so he eats everything.
Yeah, that they give food, he'll eat, and as Mataji was saying, again the boat will be like wobbling. Then he will say, your pots are very heavy. That's why my boat is heavy and you're wobbling. Please throw your
pots.
Those pots, and then they will throw the pots, and then he will say again. He will be going. He'll say, "I'm an old man. I'm very old, and this weather is very cold." And then he'll be going. Then again this wobbling. Then the gopis get scared. He will say, "Oh, your jewelry is very heavy. Maybe that's why throw your jewelry." So they will throw all their jewelry. And again, now a nice storm is coming and the boat is like wobbling. The gopis are getting scared, and Radharani is like, she'll go and touch, she'll fall on Krishna like, oh, please save, like that. And then she can feel the flute. She would, when she touched, she felt the flute. Then she will understand it was none other than Krishna who came to tease us. So then she will go and reveal to all the gopis. Then they will all come tease Krishna like, we found you. Then they will have one nice ride in boat in Mansi Ganga, and then they will go back home. So that's now Vihar pastime also happened in Mansi Ganga. Very, very beautiful place. And actually it is said that when you come to Govardhan, if you don't visit Mansi Ganga and Haridev temple, your parikrama is not complete. So very close to Mansi Ganga, there is this Haridev Mandir. As we discussed, there are 4 devs and 4 devis in Vrindavan. Like 4 devs are Haridev here in Govardhan, Dauji Baladev, Govindadev in Vrindavan, Govindadev, Haridev, and Keshav Dev in Mathura. So 4 devs. And what happened was, one time the gopis were waiting for Krishna and Krishna comes late. Krishna didn't come actually. So they were feeling separation and they will be calling Haridev. Krishna has very different names, right? So they'll be calling Haridev, Haridev, Haridev. And Krishna gives them darshan like Srinathaji, like this, like lifting Govardhan hill, the blackish complexion, like that he give darshan. So Vrajamandal has established this temple because we know that all the pastime places of Krishna is established temples. But I think now this is the Pratibhu, not the original deity that Vajranab has established. They moved the original deity to Rajdhani during the attack, Mughals attack. So this is the entrance and this is the DTC is lifting Govardhan, that position. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here, actually he did an ecstatic performance, like dance. He danced and danced and danced when he come to Haridev. When we went to Keshav Dev also he did. Here also he did. And then there's Brahmakund, very close by, all are around. Brahmakund is not shown in the map, but Brahmakund, Haridev temple, they're all close by. So Brahmakund also, what happens, Brahma had a when he comes, he will see that Krishna is giving his Mahaprasadam very freely to the cowherd boys. How Krishna, he doesn't mind Juta cowherd boys are just taking and eating. He's eating from cowherd boys. So he also had a desire to have Mahaprasadam. So what will he think? Oh, after Krishna eats, he will come and wash his hands in this water. So he became a fish, thinking that he can have the remnants. When he washed, the remnants go in the water, right? But that day Krishna didn't wash in the kund. Krishna knows everything, so he didn't wash. And then Brahma didn't get the Mahaprasad. He didn't manage to get Mahaprasad because Krishna washed outside. He didn't wash in the kund. So the lesson Krishna is trying to teach us is only by mercy. We should ask for mercy. We cannot show our knowledge or how great we are so that we can achieve so that we can get the mercy of Krishna. We get it only with our simple heart. Brahma could have rather asked, please, can I have, rather than showing his power and techniques. So that is the lesson we can learn in Brahma Kund. Then Dhan Ghati is where the tax collecting pastimes take place. And as we walk, we will see this place called Parasauli. This is the place where Krishna had his spring rasa dance. And then Chandra Sarovar is where when Krishna was crying, I want moon, because Yashoda Maya would feed him milk. And when she feeds him milk, he will not drink. And she would say, drink, Krishna, drink. If you drink, your shika will grow very long. Drink. So when he would drink, touch his shika is not growing. So he would say, you're cheating me. Understood? You're cheating me. So one day she brings him to Chandra Sarovar, and every ripple in this Sarovar was reflecting like a moon. So she brought him here. So Chandra Sarovar is there. And then there is this Chaturbuddha, there's one place called Peta. And then we will come at this, in and around this place, there is Chaturbhuja Narayana also. One day Krishna was hiding in the bushes to see the gopis, just hiding and seeing what they're doing, how will be their mood of separation, like that. And then he showed, actually, when they were doing rasa dance, he hid. And when Radharani appears, he was not able to, he comes as Chaturbhuja Narayana. He gives his, he becomes Chaturbhuja Narayana at this place. And then when Radharani comes, immediately he cannot show his forehand form because Radharani doesn't like to see Krishna like that, right? So immediately all the hands are gone and he will just become like normal Krishna. But Krishna showed his Chaturbhuja form here. That's why there is a Chaturbhuja Narayana temple here. He showed his 4-armed form. And then we'll come to Aniyor. So this is the place where the Annakut ceremony actually took place, where Krishna was, when the Vrajavasis, actually they said Annakut. Kut is like a mountain. So the Anna, the whole preparations were also like a big mountain. And this, when they were offering to Govardhan, this is where Krishna was saying, I want more, I want more, I want more. And finally, all the food is done. And then they offered Tulasi. Then is when Krishna was satisfied. He calmed down after having the Tulasi. Then Krishna was saying, Aniyor, Aniyor, Aniyor. So first Annakut ceremony happened here. And we will go to this, I think almost we are getting, and okay, Govinda Kund. So Govinda Kund is, we will not go into the pastime, but after Indra Govardhan Giri's pastime, where Indra offended Krishna and Krishna humiliated Indra. So then Indra was feeling very bad. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? And he was feeling so bad. He will come to Krishna, but Krishna didn't even want to look at him. So he'll be feeling bad. Then Brahma says, go bring Surabhi. From Surabhi Kund, go bring Surabhi Mata. Then if you go with Surabhi, then Krishna will listen. So he will take Surabhi Kund, and then Surabhi also will request him to forgive Indra. So Krishna will forgive. And Mandakini, celestial waters, Indra will bring. He will bring that water and he will bathe the feet of Krishna with Surabhi cow's milk and Ganga water, all the celestial waters. So this is basically the Charanamrit, this kund that is formed by washing, bathing the feet. Indra bathed the feet of Krishna. So this water is actually Charanamrit of Krishna. And then they did Aarti. All the demigods also have come. They did Aarti with gold and diamond, silver, very opulent Aarti, not like our Aarti. Then actually Madhumangal was hiding in the bushes. Nobody knew that Madhumangal was there. Then all the cowherd men, all the gopas, they all will come and they see this Aarti plate. Then they will just tease Krishna. Oh, like they'll be doing Aarti. Then there was fun exchange. Then the demigods will think, when we were doing, Krishna was not very happy. He was just like very official, sitting like an like that. But with the cowherd boys, he had very good fun time when they were doing Aarti. Then Nanda Maharaj comes and asks, what are these opulent plates? Where did you get? Then Krishna says, Baba, they're just there. They're just there. But Madhumangal comes and says, Baba, you know what? After there was one man full of ice. He came on a big elephant, and then there was a cow, and they were talking to Krishna, and Krishna was like not talking to him. Then he comes with the cow. He was asking forgiveness. He bathed Krishna's feet, and then he did Aarti, and he went Baba. He only left all these paraphernalia. So Madhumangal comes and reveals that what all happened to Nanda Maharaj. And also Madhavendra Puri, when he comes to Parikrama, we have Madhavendra Puri small small sitting place, or like a small temple, small shrine also beside Govinda, like in the premises of Govinda Kund, because Madhavendra Puri, we know he's very famous for the Kheer Chor Gopinath pastime. So what happened? He came and he was here, and he was not doing any madhukari, or he was not eating food. Then one little boy comes. That little boy will come and he will say, Baba, drink this buttermilk. Then Madhavendra Puri says, how do you know that I didn't eat? He says, this is my village. If nobody is eating, I feel very bad. Eat, please eat. Please take this buttermilk. And he will drink and he will disappear. The pot is also with Madhavendra Puri only. That night, Krishna will come in the dream and he will say, it's none other than me, Krishna, and I'm like my little Gopal form. Because of the attack, there was a lot of Muslim attacks, so they just hid me under the earth. I'm lying there only, please bring me out. So the next day, Madhavendra Puri goes to the place that was mentioned in his dream, and they will bring the Gopal deity out. And for that deity only, because he says, I am under the earth, I am feeling very, very hot, I'm feeling very heat. Can you please bring sandalwood paste from the Malaya hills? Madhavendra Puri starts to bring sandalwood paste for this deity, and in between that is when the Kheer Chor Gopinath pastime also had happened. So Govinda Kund has these two significant pastimes, very, very, and you can have the darshan of Govardhan. See, in Govinda Kund, you can see Govardhan Giri. Very beautiful place. All are beautiful. So this is, what is this? So now we have Apsara Kund and Naval Kund. I think this is Surabhi Kund. No, not Surabhi Kund. Yeah, Apsara Kund and Naval Kund. So what happened? Apsara Kund, the gopis were dancing. And when they were dancing, they were more and more beautiful than the heavenly damsels. And it is said that in Apsara Kund, the gopis melted. So this is the body of the gopis. The gopis melted in Apsara Kund, and Krishna melted in Naval Kund. So they're actually non-different from Krishna and the gopis. This is a very powerful and very potent place. Now we came to the end, almost end. So we were talking a lot about Puchri Kalauta Baba. Is none other than, I remember this place very well. The last time I visited Vrindavan for Parikrama was 2019 October. So 2 years, but this place I remember very, very well. This is the deity. Actually, what happens when Akrura was taking Krishna, that day it was the turn of this Lota Baba. His name is Lota Baba. He was a Gopa. His turn to make a prasadam. So he was making prasadam to take for Krishna, and then he sees Krishna going in Akrura's cart, and he comes running. Krishna, where are you going? I made prasadam. Then Krishna says, I will come. Then he'll say, okay, I will wait till you come. He will say, I will come. If I don't come in the evening, I'll come tomorrow. If I don't come tomorrow, I'll come at least day after tomorrow. And then he'll say, okay, I'll wait for you. And it is said that till now, we cannot see him, but he's still now waiting with patience. And His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj explained in his Yatra lecture that Puchri Kalauta Baba is waiting since Krishna left. But see how chubby he's looking. He should be very weak and tired, but he doesn't look like that. Why? Because the faith is nourishing him. The faith on Krishna, that Krishna is going to come, he promised, that faith is his nourishment. And when we go there, actually, they will explain this pastime also, and they'll be making cook. We can actually give some donation to make the prasadam. They will make an offer to him. And also they say this Lota Baba, he had a lati, the stick. When they were lifting Govardhan Hill, all the Gopas were also trying to help Krishna, right? So he was also lifting, and he will think, oh, maybe because of Krishna is very thin and weak, maybe because I am strong, he is able to manage this Govardhan Hill on his little finger because I am holding, like that he will think. And then immediately Krishna will give like a jerk, like he and the lati comes down. So that he's a very sweet Gopa. So actually, this is the place Rajasthan. As soon as you're entering, they'll say, the auto wala will say, we are entering Rajasthan. When we take U-turn and come back again, it is UP, Uttar Pradesh. So this is Puchrika Lauta Baba. And I think in between, I didn't keep Surabhi Kund's picture. But Surabhi Kund is a place, we'll see the video, but Surabhi Kund is a place where if at all we do any offenses and you're regretting for it, that is the place to go and then pray for forgiveness. Like how Indra is being forgiven because of Surabhi. Surabhi is very kind. So many bring her whenever they need forgiveness. So we can go to Surabhi Kund and pray for forgiveness for whatever we are repenting or regretting. And then Kadambavan is there, where there are a lot of Kadamba trees, and Raghav Pandit's Gufa. Raghav Pandit, who is an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that cave is also there. Then Yatipura. Yatipura is where Madhavendra Puri, Yati is a sannyasi, so Madhavendra Puri spent time here, so it is called Yatipura, where he stayed here. And then we'll come to Mukharavinda. Mukharavinda is the mouth, lotus mouth of Krishna. On, like as I said, the whole Govardhan is distributed, right? So Puchri, Lauta Baba's place is the tail. And we said Radha Kund, Shyam Kund are the eyes, and this is Mukharavinda is the mouth. And oh my God, I don't know, when I went, it is like that. I have been this place 3-4 times. Whenever I go, huge crowd, very huge crowd. They're bringing buckets of milk or in glasses, like they're feeding, like lot of crowd. Literally, you're squeezed. In the video I am going to show also, you see that we are squeezed. Lot of crowd. So this is the Mukharavinda, Krishna's beautiful mouth, Govardhan's beautiful mouth. And then, this is Radha Kund. We will enter tomorrow. We have to see Radha Kund. So tomorrow we will be going from Radha Kund to Deek, Rajasthan. So we will see Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, and all the places. So many places are there around Radha Kund. So we will see all that tomorrow. We will end it here for today. Thank you all so much. Sorry if I rushed. I'm just going on quickly saying, because I didn't want to miss even one place. Just wanted to share all the places, what all I know. So that's all. Shri Giri Govardhan ki jai, all the assembled. Jai Hare Krishna.